because there's so much conflict in your home, and again, I'm saying that without judgment. I know it's intense in there. I went through it. What that does is it causes a lot of stress for everybody, and it weakens the family bond. It weakens millions of years, and certainly hundreds of thousands of years of upright man, woman, and child development of how to be together. The stress in the world is really so great that it's teasing I mean tearing in a way, families apart. You guys know what I'm talking about? You feel it? Yeah. You know? If I was a Rastafarian, which I'd like to be, I'd go, can you feel it? You know. It's like, yes, it's intense in there. It's really intense in your homes. I know that. And when people are stressed out, it does not go well. As a doctor of chiropractic, my specialty is in stress management. I teach a continuing education course approved by State Board of Chiropractic Examiners. I teach other doctors, I teach other acupuncturists how to teach their patients how to relax, literally 10 seconds or less. I'm going to teach you that skill today. Because when you and your children can relax quickly, oh, and by the way, this just in, research is very clear, children are under just as much stress as adults. By the way, that means that their brains are secreting adrenaline and cortisol just like yours are. And the goal is to get everybody to be secreting endorphins, dopamine, oxytocin, right? These are all chemicals that relax you, make you feel bonded and loving, calming, heals your organs and tissue. That's the goal. So when you're in that little hut, so to speak, called your home, and everybody's stressed out, nobody's going to do well. This little chart here talks about how performance optimization goes, and when people are stressed out, you can't perform very well. So none of you are doing well as you could be in there because of the stress that's being imposed. Some statistics here. Almost 7 hours a day is being spent by young people on screens. That's intense. 40% of parents, like I think this is from 2016, reported 40% that their own personal stress levels are way up just in that year alone. Right? There's tons of statistics on family stress. I don't want to bore you with them. I'm just saying I know it's stressful in there. Parents need a way to guide their families. The one thing that all these clans had in common and still have in common, and some communities have in common, is they have a way. Today I'm going to show you a new way, possibly a different way than what you're already doing. You have to have a way of being, a way of relating to reality, a way of knowing who you are, a way of helping your sons know who they are, a way of communicating with them, a way of getting stuff back from them. We want resources back from them. We want everybody to share. That's got to be the way of the home, not where you're just giving everything anymore. So you have to have a way. And that's what's missing in today's society too. We don't really have a way anymore. It's kind of everybody's gone their own way. And there's beautiful things about that too, and there's some horrible things for the family about that also. Those are just both true. So, what is a solution? Rite of Passage. I mentioned to you last night in our ceremonies, right? Like, this is going to be our rite of passage for parents. Parents need to go through a rite of passage, not just the children. So I really respect and admire you and thank you all for being here, to be willing to go through your rite of passage this weekend, just like your sons are at the Young Men's Ultimate Weekend. That's what's missing. We need a demarcation. We need to draw a line and go, boy, man, parent, mentor. Follow me? You're going to hear that theme all day long. Stop parenting, start mentoring. It's a different energy. You want to teach them how to make it. You're not going to expect them how to make it, which you do, no judgment. But when you expect them to know, just because maybe you thought you did back then, they don't know. You have to guide them. You have to mentor them with a way, not random. They're going to be sniffing you hard. Can you take care of them? They already have been sniffing you hard. And so you have to have a way. That's what they're waiting for. So initiations are really important. And what this little graph basically says is that when you go through an initiation like you're going through this weekend and your sons are, you start out being you, then you have to let go of being you. Remember how last night all the ceremony was about letting go? You got to let go. And then finally you're going to emerge new. That's my prayer. That's Rochelle's prayer for you this weekend, is that you emerge in a new way of being with them. It will take a lot of practice. It will not happen overnight. You're going to make mistakes, and it's okay.